Hey, what's up, guys? It's Heavenly M here. The Persona dancing games. For many of you, I'm sure you're thinking, oh, isn't that the game people use to see their waifus just dance around in skimpy outfits and shit? And to an extent, you're right. But what if I told you these games were actually much more than that, and actually a super fun experience? Recently, I've been playing the absolute shit out of the Persona dancing games, and I want to explain why you too need to give these games a shot. Just 2 weeks ago, I probably would have never picked these games up. I was watching the Persona 4 anime on YouTube with my brother, and then in the recommended it had like a video of Adachi dancing from the game, which I thought was pretty damn funny because it's Adachi. However, this video also had the notes on screen going, and I got pretty interested by how intricate and yet fun it seemed. I loved games like Dance Dance Revolution as a kid, and it seemed a lot like it in a lot of ways. A couple days later, I scrolled through the PSN store, as one does during these boring, stuck-in-the-house times, and discovered there was a demo, and it was love at first sight, or play, or whatever. The game's concept is simple. Press the notes as they fly on screen. There's multiple different kinds, some you hold, some you press at the same time, double presses, scratches where you flick the stick or press R1, etc. Depending on your accuracy, you get a perfect, a great, a good, or you miss completely, affecting your score and whether you pass the stage. It's very much the kind of game that's easy to learn but very hard to master. At first, I sucked at this game more than a baby sucks on a damn pacifier. I struggled to get even through normal difficulty, not even being able to clear the stages at first. I thought I'd never be able to do it, but the game is surprisingly addicting. You want to get better, and you keep trying, and every time you go through a song, you can feel yourself getting better and better, with your score getting higher and higher. That one tricky section of notes you couldn't beat, you're finally getting right, and you're finally feeling the rhythm now. Do a song well enough, and you won't just clear it, you might brilliant it, and perfecting a song is called King Crazy. I thought I'd never be able to brilliant, let alone King Crazy a song. But over the course of a couple weeks, I went from struggling on normal to hitting brilliant and even King Crazy on normal and hard difficulties, before finally taking on All Night, the hardest difficulty. It's super fun to keep getting better, and it's amazing to see your own progress and realize just how good you're getting in a way that many other games don't make you feel, as it really is all skill and reaction. Now you're probably thinking, well, so what if it's fun? What if I don't care about the music? And if it were any other rhythm game, I'd be asking that question too, and would agree with you. A huge part of why I don't like things like Guitar Hero are because I just don't like many of the songs. But that's the thing. In this case, it's Persona dancing. It's all the songs you know and love, and that's a huge part of the charm. There's familiar classics like Mass Destruction, Reach Out to the Truth, or Last Surprise, and there's new remixes that are absolutely amazing, like Way of Life and Times remixes. There's super good songs you may not have even heard of before, like the songs from the animes, or a spin-off like Arena or Q that you might not have played. Either way, for the most part you know and love all these songs. They're Persona songs, which are pretty much always fantastic, and that makes playing through them all the more enjoyable. You want to try and get a better score on your favorite song, and it just makes for a great, immersive experience that's fun to play, and also very fun to listen to. Now, of course, playing through the songs are fun and all, but on top of that, there's a lot of things to unlock or do that encourage you to play even more. Persona 4 Dancing has an entire story mode set after the Golden Epilogue that's actually pretty good. And while 3 and 5 Dancing don't have that, they do have all sorts of social events to unlock to hang out with all of your old pals. Through these and through playing through tracks, you'll unlock new outfits and other customization options for your characters, new songs, and in 3 and 5 Dancing, you'll unlock more social events and even new modifiers that can affect how a song is played, making it either much harder or much easier. Try, for example, playing through with random notes where they just fly out in any direction. It's a really fun challenge. If you're like my boy Kanji and think you're really tough, then go ahead and turn on every challenge modifier. If you need to ease it up a bit, then you have the support modifiers too that make the game a bit easier in multiple different ways, such as making it that you can still keep your combo even if you hit a good. You can fine-tune the game however you want, exactly to your liking, and unlocking all these extras encourages you to play more and more. So, in conclusion, let's look back at what I said at the beginning. Oh, isn't that the game people use to see their waifus just dance around in skimpy outfits and shit? As I hope I've shown you, these games are a lot more than that. They're really fun and challenging experiences, and really deserve a much better reputation than just a waifu dancing simulator. In all honesty, when you're super focused on the harder difficulties, sometimes you don't even see your dancer, because you're just so focused on like the thousands of notes flying by super freaking fast. I hope this video convinced you guys to give these games a shot. There's free demos for both Persona 3 and Persona 5 dancing, and I really encourage you guys to try it out for yourself and see how you feel. Regardless of what I say, the only way you'll know if you enjoy it is if you really go out and give it a shot. So I hope you will. If you're convinced already and wondering what game to jump in with, I'd recommend getting the Dancing Endless Night Collection. It's like $50 for all 3 games, and this bundle is the only way to get Persona 4 dancing on PS4. If you insist on buying only one, I'd get the Persona 3 one, as it has much better tracks in my opinion. Despite Persona 5 having the best soundtrack out of any Persona game, I felt its dancing soundtrack was missing out on a lot of good tracks, and many of the remixes were kinda sucky. Whereas I loved almost every track on both 3 and 4 dancing. If you haven't played Persona 3 though, it might not be worth it, as you won't have as much connection to the characters though, so keep that in mind and maybe consider 5 instead. Regardless, I can't recommend the collection with all 3 enough. It apparently goes on sale for over half off very often too, so maybe add it to your list and wait it out if you're interested. I'm a broke college student, so believe me, I get waiting for a sale. Besides that, try the demo, and let's get dancing everybody. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, and subscribe for more Persona videos like these. I promise the next ones won't be about dancing. This is Heavenly M. Peace out.